All right, welcome back, everyone, to episode 42 of the Take Two podcast. My name is Noah. This is my girlfriend,
Abby.
What's going on, brother? It's been a while. I don't know why she's cheesing so hard. Why are you cheesing so hard? Would you like to explain yourself?
No.
You're
just funny.
All right, bro.
We were having a conversation before this, and he likes to bring it onto the pod for some reason.
What do you mean?
I'm just laughing at you.
All right. Welcome back to episode 42. We're sorry we missed a week. We didn't miss last week, but I'd like to say I really, really appreciate all the support on episode 41. Mm-hmm. That video got as much views as our first ever podcast video, over 100. So we really appreciate that. So we know we missed a week. We were in Washington, D.C. for a couple of days. It was really, really fun. Yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, back to the pod. We went to Washington for a couple of days. We missed the last pod. We're sorry about that, but we're back. And again, I really, really appreciate episode 41's love. And if we get 100 views on this one too, we really appreciate it. But yeah, anything to say before we get into some stuff, Abby?
It feels so weird being here because it feels like we haven't been doing the pod in forever.
It feels good though.
It feels good.
It feels good to be back.
We have a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about. I didn't even say what we're going to talk about today. Episode 42 of the Take Two podcast. We know that we missed a week, so we have a lot to talk about this week because we're skipping a week. We watched The Drama last night, new Robert Pattinson and Zendaya movie. We'll do a full review of that. So the episode 41, if you watch episode 41, if you watch all the pods, Abby reviewed season 1 of Game of Thrones. We skipped a week. We're back on this week. She's going to be reviewing season 3 of Game of Thrones because we are that deep now. So...
And 2.
And a little bit of 2, but mostly 3. Because if you watch Game of Thrones, you know some stuff happened in season 3. So we'll get Abby's thoughts on that. Okay. Invincible season 4, it's been going on. Episode 5 of Invincible season 4 we'll talk a lot about because obviously if you've seen that, you know what kind of happens. The whole conquest fight, the war is starting. Daredevil Born Again season 2, I've been watching, but I'm an episode behind. So I'll briefly talk about that because I don't have like the full context of that. The Batman part 2 was filming soon. I want to talk about that a little bit. And there's like some not leak stuff, but like they named have you seen that?
They named what?
They named like the title of something like they're working on, like something that's related to the Court of Owls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I want to talk about that a little bit. And what else? I have something I want to talk about that Abby doesn't know about. It pertains to Invincible, a take I have on Invincible. And I have a game at the end of the pod, and that'll be it. You have anything for me that you want to talk about? Or is that pretty much covered everything?
Game of Thrones and stuff.
Yeah. Abby's going to mostly be talking about Game of Thrones. I'll just like get through it.
Come into the conversation. You've seen it before.
Okay. But yeah, if you're watching episode 42 of the Take Two podcast, we really appreciate you. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you've had a good year so far. Hope you're going to have a good Easter with your family on Sunday if you celebrate Easter. And yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. We appreciate the 100 views on the last pod. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable to see. So if you're watching right now, leave a like, leave a comment, and enjoy. Are you going to get into our drama review? Mm-hmm. Do you have a score for me 1 out of 10? Why do you never have a score 1 out of 10?
Because I always forget that you do that.
We do it every time.
I always think of it as like out of 5 stars because I do it on Letterboxd. No,
5 stars is bad.
There's
too much. I don't like the 5.
Okay.
You know what? We're not gonna get into that conversation right now.
Why don't you like the 5?
Because like there's too little stars to like really review the movie. You know what I mean? To where if you give it like too little, then it's like a 2. You know what I mean? Like 10 is just way better because there's more variance of how you can feel about a movie.
Okay.
That's a conversation for another day. All right. Do you have a score out of 10 for me for the drama?
Yes.
All right. The drama review. Now, score out of 10, 3, 2, 1.
8.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
So you're a little higher on it than me. What was that about?
Why did you like not say it?
Because I like for you go first and then I'll give my score.
Why?
That's just how we. Whoa.
We always say it at the same time.
Well, for the TikTok, so I can like go to your face and my face.
Okay.
So trust me, you always say it first.
Okay.
All right. You gave it an 8 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10. What do you think about it? Positives, negatives?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty funny. It was crazy, honestly. I wasn't like bored at all during the movie, which that's a pretty big thing for me. Because if I get bored, then my score would definitely go down.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought it was great. I thought Robert Pattinson and Zendaya had great chemistry, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like the plot, I like had no idea what it was about going in, but like I saw like the trailers and stuff, but I still kind of didn't really know because they don't really say that much. But I thought it was great. I thought it kind of raised awareness for some things, which we'll get into.
Yep.
But yeah, it was really good. What did you think?
I gave it a point lower than you, but I also think I agree with everything Abby's saying. I thought it was really fun. I think it was really funny. I think that Robert Pattinson and Zendaya both gave really good performances in it, especially Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
But also Zendaya. Zendaya was also really good in this movie. And like Abby, I didn't really know what I was getting into before getting into it, but well, like she says, it raises some awareness to some stuff. But yeah, even though I didn't know what I was getting into, just like title of the movie, I feel like you get exactly what you want out of this movie. Like it does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
On a lot of certain levels. This movie's crazy. It's kind of all over the place. Not all over the place, like something like Marty Supreme, but in terms of the drama,
it's like a tone lower than that.
Yeah,
but it's like the same kind of thing.
In terms of the drama, you get the drama in the end. And one of my negatives is that I told you in the car that the ending I had a little bit of some problems with. I think they could have gone a step further with the whole drama aspect of the movie. And I was kind of hoping for that, and I didn't really get it. But that's for later in our conversation. But yeah, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, amazing performances. It's funny. It raises awareness to some stuff while also like none of the topics that it's about is funny, but like the jokes that they make in the movie is funny. Yeah.
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 We'll talk about it in a minute.
And yeah, it's not boring. Yeah, it has you on the edge of your seat the whole time. I think it's like the production is really good. Like there's a lot of cuts in this movie and like certain camera angles where like
but it's like it fits really well.
Yeah.
For like the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was good. You have any other specific positives or negatives for the movie?
Negatives, I do.
So why did you give it an 8 out of 10?
Kind of agree with like the ending.
Okay, but I feel like
it's not really
I don't know if we're on the
negative,
same page on why though.
Okay, do you want to?
Do you want to get into spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I give it a 7 out of 10. Abby gives it 8 out of 10. That was our non-spoiler, very quick review. But we're gonna
tell them what it was about.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it a lot more. This is spoilers for the drama, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya. Spoilers. We'll talk about it a lot more now. This movie is about a couple that's getting married. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. They're talking to their two friends, and Zendaya gets drunk, and they all let out certain secrets about them that they've done the worst, or what's the worst thing that they've done. Mm-hmm. And Zendaya's character earlier in her childhood, she was going to shoot up a school. And the only reason she didn't shoot up a school because there is another school shooting that just happened right before that. And Robert Pattinson's character, Charlie, gets like really worked up about it because obviously...
It's a little scared.
Yeah, well, obviously anyone would do that.
He kind of doesn't trust her.
Yeah, yeah. I know it's a sensitive topic, but like, what would you do?
I feel like because she didn't do it, I think that just says something about like her. Like she.
No, but the only reason she didn't do it is because the other school shooting or the other shooting.
Yeah, but then also she was like talking to people and stuff after, and so she kind of like in her head. Well, it was showing in the movie that like she
became a better person.
And she kind of got that idea out of her head real quick.
I agree with you 100%. I know having that thought and trying to go through with that thought is obviously horrible. Yeah. But it happened when she was like 14.
Yeah, I mean, kids just think like random shit.
I actually think that there's a girl in this film that's her maid of honor that's made to be like the bad guy. Mm-hmm. And she does a really good job being the bad guy because when you're at the wedding, I like absolutely hated her, but that's the point of her character. Mm-hmm. I think actually what she did in the thing is worse than Zendaya not doing. For sure. And it pissed me off so bad.
She literally locked like a disabled kid in the closet for like a day.
And if nothing happened, he would have died.
Yeah. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
She could have killed someone.
But rambling on too much.
But yeah, no, I literally think like She told him that like she like got that idea out of her head,
Yeah.
and that it was like this like
And
thing.
I think that's why I think I might have had some problems at the end of the movie of it, like not going that step above, because it kind of was. Okay, let's get into full spoilers. Robert Pattinson, his character, they're having the wedding that weekend. The whole movie is about him like having second thoughts about the wedding, and there's a whole bunch of drama in between. And you get to the wedding, and there's a lot of like flashbacks of her childhood and like certain scenarios that happen. Let's just get into full spoilers. My biggest negative about the movie is what I wanted to happen at the end, or I thought was going to happen at the end. There's a literal freaking foreshadowing scene, or like sort of scene of people all dead at their wedding and like people running away. So when that happens, I'm like, oh shit, this wedding's going to be absolutely insane. I can't wait for this to happen. And you get to the wedding, a lot of drama happens that had me on the edge of my seat. Like, spoilers, Charlie's character trying to have sex with that girl that he works with, and then they get into a fight with his boyfriend. But that's kind of all you get in the movie, except to like some other like awkward speeches that happen. Mm-hmm. I was really, really like the whole time being like, when are these people going to get shot? I thought Zendaya was going to shoot up the whole wedding.
No, I feel like...
And that just doesn't happen.
Whenever I first saw that, I didn't actually think that was going to happen. I just thought like, oh, that's what he's thinking.
No,
it's going to happen.
No. I thought that was a foreshadowing moment. No. And then you're going to be like building the story up to like, how does this happen?
I think
that's what was the problem for me.
I think that's the point of it though. Like, they put that scene in there because they want people to think like, oh shit, like this is going to happen by the end of the movie. But like it actually doesn't happen because that's what Robert Pattinson's character thinks is gonna happen, because he has all these thoughts in his head about freaking Zendaya being a shooter, and he's like obsessing over their like guns and shit because he keeps on like seeing them everywhere because of what he told her.
No, see, I thought of it way different.
No, I thought.
See, I guess I was Robert Pattinson, like waiting for it to happen. Like when she's walking out of the wedding with the orange coat on, I thought for sure she was going to get a gun and shoot everyone.
No.
And then when it didn't happen, I was underwhelmed.
Okay. Would you have liked the movie more?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Even though it's a terrible thing to happen, I just feel like if you're gonna make a movie about drama, like why not just take it there? If it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that, but also like I feel like the whole point of like the shooting plot is like raising awareness to not do that.
Obviously.
So like I don't think that she would be saying all these things like, oh yeah, like I was a kid, like I wouldn't do that, like do you think I'm gonna kill you, blah blah blah, but like she wasn't that type of person, so she wouldn't do that.
I just thought the twist was that like her building that up, and you get to like trust her character, but like, because that's my whole thing about the movie is that I didn't think, obviously it's a terrible thought that she had when she was a kid, but like the girls, or I think the girl's husband said, she was like, she's 15, like your brain doesn't even fully develop like at all. So like in my head I was like, she didn't do it and she was a child. Obviously she's a whole different person now, and Charlie met her when she was a whole different person. And in my head I was like, it's like this isn't like that big of a deal to like call the cops on her or like cancel the wedding, to where I wanted the twist at the end to be like, oh, it is that, like she's still that person kind of deep down, and she's like actually just kills everyone. Yeah. I just wanted something different out of it.
I get it. No, I get it for sure.
Especially because of that foreshadowing scene. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh, I need to, like, I thought this was like some like weapons where it's like shows something. It's like, oh, how did that happen? And then it like builds up to how did it happen. But then, and then when I finally got to the end where the boyfriend headbutts Charlie, and I was like, oh, and she's gonna leave and come back and shoot everyone, and nothing happened.
So like, how did you think it was, like, if it ended that way in her shooting everyone, how would it have ended then? Like the movie. So then, how would you have wanted it?
Yes, it would have been so good. It would have been so good. Obviously, I don't condone any of this actually happening in real life, but for the movie's purposes, I legit was waiting on the edge of my seat, because after he headbutts Charlie, it's a cut and then he's back in the apartment full of blood. So I thought that was a cut and like all of that happened. And then he was back and then he calls her and then he goes to the diner and he's like obviously all over the place. And then it goes, the car pulls up and then she gets out of the, back to what I was talking about, Abby. The ending, literally what I thought up until the end of the movie is the car pulls up right outside the diner and then Zendaya walks out with the orange jacket. I thought she'd had a gun in her pocket still because she killed everyone at the wedding. So, and she sits down next to Charlie and they do that thing where they talk to each other. That's like the little joke that they had in their relationship. And like the camera is pointing to Zendaya. And I thought the movie was literally going to end with a whole bunch of cop cars like coming outside of the diner. And that just didn't happen. I don't know.
You would have liked it if it ended.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
I thought it would have been more crazier of that.
Exactly. But if a movie's about drama and you're going to take it there, I just thought that it would take it there, but it didn't.
Yeah.
And it's not what I wanted. But it's okay. Still a fun movie.
I bet that's what a lot of people thought.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
But I think that's the point. Like, you think that that's going to happen and then it doesn't happen.
You don't think that's a little bit of like a not good thing?
No, because I also feel like whenever I first saw it, I was like, oh, he's like imagining that this is going to happen.
No, we had way two different perspectives on
okay, well, I think that's also the point. Like, people are going to think different things of that scene. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Do you disagree with me?
I mean, yeah, because I was underwhelmed watching the movie. But I get what you're saying.
I think it was still a good movie, though.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree.
Like that needed to happen for me.
Yeah, no, I never said it was a bad movie. I'm just saying, I would have gave it a higher score if what I had in my head, what I wanted to happen, happened, and it just didn't happen. And then the movie ends, and I'm like, oh, that was it. That's pretty much it. And then my only other negative about the movie is that in the middle, I thought some of the flashback scenes of her when she was younger just got a little slow. Like there was too many.
Okay.
And that's really it. What are your thoughts?
A little slow.
Yeah, it's just like at certain points there were like too many flashback scenes. So I was like, I just wanted to see their relationship, how it was going in real time. But I think it was just
showing like those scenes because she was telling him like her experience, and then it was showing like that whole thing where she met all those group of kids, and then like the gun violence thing. I guess kind of like some of the scenes kind of dragged, but I thought it was fine. I don't know. I can see your opinion there on like what you wanted to happen, but I wasn't expecting it. So like I wasn't disappointed because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. But I can understand you though.
That's exactly what I thought was going on through the whole movie.
But I thought it was still good.
So why do you give it an 8 out of 10 instead of higher?
Because of I thought it should have ended like a different way, but now thinking about it, like I understand why it ended like that for me. Like it was just literally just them, like he was at the diner and then she comes in and she's like, oh, what's your name? Like they're doing like that little thing that they did in the middle of the movie. Like I liked that, but then I wanted them to show more after that instead of it just ending like that. But I understand. I get it.
I fully thought there was going to be cop cars pulling up outside the diner to arrest her. And then the movie ended. But other than the ending, the movie was still good. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Obviously, Robert Pattinson and Zendaya were amazing in this movie. It's really funny. It does shine light on certain topics, even though it's kind of hypocritical of me because in the movie, I wanted that certain topic to happen. But yeah, all the characters are good.
I thought it was really funny too.
Yeah, it was funny.
Like my favorite part was the part whenever they went to that photo shoot and then the lady, she's like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna shoot your parents, I'm gonna shoot your grandma, I'm gonna shoot all these people. I just thought it was so funny.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that in the movie where Robert Pattinson does a really good job, like with the freaking mug and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had like a lot of good jokes in it.
Yeah. But it was good. I think again I think the outside characters are also interesting, like the maid of honor girl that you don't like, but I didn't like her, but I think she did a good job of a person you're not supposed to like. Yeah. Good scene. And like even though I'm saying that I wanted more out of the drama in the movie and I wanted it to take a step further, the stuff was still good and I was still on the edge of my seat like when Robert Pattinson was giving the speech at the end,
my
and he was like
God.
going on and on. I was like, oh my God, please stop talking.
Yeah.
And then they take them into the back room with the other girl. I literally had my hands on my head.
I know,
And
I
she
was like-
walked in and she was like, I swear I didn't try to kiss him. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, you have like a lot of like big reactions
Yeah.
to like a lot of things. I could tell that like with like the whole theater, like you can
Yeah, I
hear
know.
people being like, or like kids like
Yeah.
these things are just happening. You didn't
Yeah.
think that they were gonna happen, you know,
Yeah,
which I like.
People were laughing, and then people had like crazy reactions to certain things that happen in the movie, and that's what you want out of the movie. So it does what it wants. It wants the audience to like get out of it, if that makes sense. So it's still a good movie. I just wanted it to take a step further,
Yeah, I get it.
and that's all I have. Any final thoughts on the drama before we move on?
I liked it.
Yeah,
thought
I liked it as
good.
well. Good movie. Another
And
good movie
I
of
like
2026.
Zendaya and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
We have
Which-
2 more movies this year coming out with them in it.
Yeah.
And we will be reviewing those.
Yep, for sure. If you've seen the drama, let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know what you think of our review, and if I'm being dumb and that foreshadowing scene wasn't supposed to happen at all. I just literally thought...
I can understand that. Probably other people thought that too, but I also just took it as like he was just imagining that.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
and when it happened, you thought that?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I did.
I can't imagine having that thought in the theater.
I had like both thoughts. I was like, "Oh shit! Like, is this gonna happen later, or is he imagining
No.
it?" So I think it's like either way, you could think that.
Like, I actually thought I really, really liked the movie, and then it made me drop it to a 7 out of 10, because when that scene happened, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be good, because I have to find out how this happens at their wedding, and then it just doesn't happen. So yeah, that's really about it. Great movie. Another good movie of 2026.
Yeah.
Anything else before we move on?
Nope. I thought it was a great movie.
All right. That's our review of the drama. If you enjoyed, let us know in the comments below. Leave a like, leave another comment if you want to, and let us know what you thought about the drama in the comments below. Appreciate it, guys. Moving on, Game of Thrones seasons 2 and 3, Abby. Abby is finished with Game of Thrones season 2 and 3. We're gonna get into spoilers of Game of Thrones season 2 or 3. If you haven't seen them, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta watch those. But yeah, let's get into the review right now. This is Abby's review of Game of Thrones season 2 and 3. We'll briefly go over season 2. I'll do a little summary of it. Basically, everything that happened in season 2 is Robb, Tywin, Lannisters battling, and the conclusion is Blackwater Bay. Let's just get what you thought of Blackwater Bay, because that's the real thing of season 2.
Well, there's other things in season 2.
And what, like Dany?
Yeah, and other things.
Okay, then you can talk about it.
Well, the Blackwater War was really good. That whole episode was like, that episode's good.
Yeah.
And like with the Lannisters, and then Stannis and the Hound. The Hound was really good in that episode too. Made me like him more.
Yep.
And yeah, that episode was just really good. And all I will say is Joffrey sucks. And I like
For the Blackwater
for
Bay?
that, because he literally is like such a coward, and like he literally doesn't like want to fight his own war because he's a little
Yeah.
baby. But yeah, I thought that was good. I like how Tyrion took over.
Yes.
He's my favorite.
He grows every season.
And Stannis, obviously, like they lost. He got his Tyrion got his scar on his face because the Tywin's army came in and did that, and they won. So yeah, I thought that episode was good. And then the Dany stuff was really good too, because she like goes to Karth.
Mm-hmm. Tarth. Or I think you're right. Yeah, sorry.
And there's like very little of her in that season. I'm realizing it. There's like some like big scenes, but like it's mostly like everyone else in season 2. And really the whole thing with her is just like she goes to Karth, and then she meets that guy. I don't remember what his name is. He has a long name. But then she has like this whole thing with like, I don't remember what like that whole group of people was called. You know what I'm talking about though? And then there's like this warlock guy, and he like kills all of them, and then he steals her dragons. So then she has to go to the House of the Undying, I think, and she kills him, and she gets her dragons back, and then she goes back to Karth, and then she basically steals everything so that she can buy ships.
Yeah.
And then build her army and stuff. So that was that. And then also John's scenes were like my favorite.
In season 2?
Yeah. Because he meets Egret.
Yeah.
Which is...
And he joins the Wildlings.
He joins Wildlings, yes. And...
So what do you give season 2 out of a 10? And like, what are your favorite character
9?
arcs?
John... Tyrion.
Okay.
I get to like Tyrion like way more in season 2. Rob, because he meets Talisa.
Yeah.
And he marries her.
We'll get into that more in season 3.
And he marries her, but he breaks the marriage pact between House Frey.
Yep.
Which is a big thing in season 3.
It is a big thing in season 3, yeah.
And then also Theon was also a big thing in season 2 as well, because he goes to
Winterfell.
The Iron Islands.
Or in season 2, yeah, he goes to the Iron Islands, yeah.
Yeah, and then he talks to his dad, and then but basically Rob sent him there to the Iron Islands, and
but he thought he was gonna help him out, and he didn't help him.
But then he betrayed Rob. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. And he goes to Winterfell and he captures it, and he takes over, and he pretends to kill Bran and Rickon, that was like just not character development at all. He just like goes down like so much.
I think that in season 2 and in season 3 and a lot more in the other seasons that Theon's in, though, you get a lot of character development with him. Because there's like when he gets captured by Ramsay, Abby's seen that Ramsay like pretends to save him and then captures him again. He has a really good scene in like a sewage thing where he was like, my father died in King's Landing when they cut off his head. Like accepting, he has like this fight between himself, like being born in the Iron Islands and actually growing up with the Starks. And I think his character development is good so far.
Yeah, no, I think it's good right now. That was my train of thought.
Okay. You get to season 3?
No, because we have to mention the thing that happened at the end of season 2. White Walkers.
Yeah.
With Sam at the end. So the White Walkers are more involved now. Okay, now season 3. Dany, she gets an army, the Unsullied, and oh my god, I just can't with her in season 3. She's literally my favorite.
She's awesome.
She's so cool. And there's this really good scene in there. We watched like 3 episodes on the plane.
On
and
the plane
it was
and
so
back.
good.
Yeah.
It was so good. What else? I didn't even...
I'm just going to name some things that happened in season 3. I want you to let me know what you think of everything.
Okay.
So 3 main things that happened in season 3 that we'll get Abby's thoughts on. Jaime and Brienne. Jaime gets his hand cut off. All of that together. He gets a lot of character development. Dany frees the Unsullied. And then Rob with all the stuff with the Freys. You can go one by one. Tell me what you think about all that stuff.
Okay, Dany with Unsullied. Those were like some of my favorite scenes because... like it's like such like a big thing, and like there's so many guys, it's insane. She's like just like growing
her
into
aura
like this
is
like
coming up. Yeah,
she's insane. Because she, at the beginning of the show, she was like this girl who would get freaking bullied by her brother and like taken advantage of, and then she just like grows with like the Dothraki people, and then like they follow her, and then now she's like she's just like such a good leader.
She's the Khaleesi. Yeah, she's grown so much from season 1, episode 1 to now.
Yeah. So she's my favorite. All her scenes were really good. She's really cool. And then with Rob.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Game of Thrones season 3. Yeah. Give me your full thoughts on all of that.
So, basically the whole thing, he goes to like, talk to Freys because he didn't marry one of his daughters, and he's married to Talisa. She's pregnant. I really love them together, and he's gonna marry his uncle to
one of the daughters.
The daughters, and then they have this whole wedding.
The red wedding.
Which is the red wedding. And they all die.
Yes.
They all die.
What was going through your head in that scene? Did you think anything was gonna happen in the red wedding, or did you have a feeling something was off? When did you
I knew
you have a feeling something was off?
I knew the red wedding was a thing. I
Yes.
never knew what it actually was. My mom showed it to me like a long time ago.
But
I didn't
I don't-
actually remember like who died. And
I
who
don't
was
think
in
you
the
were
scene.
ready though. For
What do you mean? No, I was not ready. I
Yeah.
did not expect this to happen so soon in the show.
Season 3, yeah.
That's insane.
Season 3, episode 9.
Yeah. So yeah, I felt a little off whenever Kat, she was like looking around like what's going on. So I was like kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
what's happening right now, you know? But then I was like, oh shit, like in my head I was like, oh shit, this is a wedding. I know that the red wedding's a
Yeah.
thing. I was like, okay, this is happening. But like I didn't actually know what was gonna happen. And then all of a sudden it just like happens so fast.
It happened so fast.
It's so insane. It's like the part whenever Kat like looks at
Bolton guy.
Bolton's,
I forgot his name.
yeah, Lord Bolton's
He's got his chain armor on.
chain armor, yeah. And then he gets up and then he, oh my god, I
Yeah.
can't do it. No, and then it actually starts with like that random guy who just like comes and starts
Yes. He's,
stabbing to Lisa.
yeah, in the stomach.
That scene was insane. I cried
it
so
never,
hard.
Yeah, it never gets better every
it
time you watch it.
It makes me so sad because you love Rob and Kat and like you just started to like love all of them, but you can't have a favorite character.
Nope.
You can't.
Abby's understanding that now. She loved Ned Stark, and she loved Rob Stark,
Yeah, I did.
and now they're both gone.
Now they're both gone. They have terrible.
Both have
freaking
terrible deaths.
deaths.
Kat is dead as well.
She has a terrible death as well.
Yeah.
She was also my favorite.
Yes.
I liked her.
So I think I don't remember how each scene exactly plays out, but I remember when I watched it for the first time, I knew something was up when Rob's wolf was locked up in the thing, and he like gets up and like he knows something is wrong because he's so connected to Rob. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And they do the bedding ceremony to get his uncle and them out, and then they close the doors after.
Yeah, whenever they close the door,
Yeah.
that's whenever
Yeah,
you feel
and
weird
the
too.
Reigns of Castamere
And
starts
then
playing
the
on the
songs
violin, and
start
you
playing.
know something's up by then. But I think on your first watch, you never know. You knew something was going on, but you don't expect the
extent of it.
magnitude of what the red
Yeah.
wedding, like what happens to the Starks at the red wedding. That happens then, and it all happens so fast. It's one of the like, not the obviously like the greatest because you love what happens, but it's one of the most insane moments in TV history. And I was not excited for Abby to watch it, but I couldn't. At the same time couldn't wait.
I've never seen anything like so insane.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I wasn't expecting like the extent of it,
No.
if I'm being honest. Like I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like it was so sad and just terrible because they're all such good characters. I don't even know, and I just hated the fact that like
She watched a couple episodes.
Frey was just like sitting there watching everything. Pissed me off.
Yeah. So with the conclusion of Rob Stark's character and Catelyn Stark's character, what are your overall thoughts of both of them? Because you like them both a lot.
Yeah, I love them both.
Yeah, and a lot of people love them both.
Great characters, and
Yeah.
I think just Rob, it's just so sad because
Yeah.
he was like winning like all the wars, but I guess he
was winning every battle, but
every
he was
battle.
losing the war.
He was losing the war, yeah, but he was winning every battle, but still, he was really good for his age.
Yes.
Because he was only like, what, like 17?
18, 17, yeah.
I don't know. I
Going against Tywin Lannister.
I thought he was a good leader, but I will say, like,
He sold.
he did make a mistake
Yes,
not
but-
marrying the girl.
Yeah,
but he didn't know
that's
that was going to happen.
That's his only downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sucks because that happens to his family and all of him because of that. But
the thing is, too, though, also Kat, she's like, the whole time, like, he's with Talisa, she's like kind of feeling like off because she knows something's going to happen.
But it's just such a tragedy because all of it happens because Rob, like, while he's fighting this battle against Tywin Lannister and he's such a prodigy and he's like winning battles so young, it also, like, his downfall is that he's still a young kid even though he's still doing that, and he falls in love, and Kat knows that, like, it's a problem.
That is a problem,
but
yeah.
she didn't know that it'd be an extent to that like to where it'd get all of them killed, and they kill all of his, like, his troops in the yard and stuff
Literally
too.
kill
Yeah.
everyone.
While Arya watches
Arya
with
was
the
watching.
Hound.
Yeah. That was terrible. And the next episode, freaking.
Yeah.
It starts off with Arya literally watching his body on a horse with his direwolf's head sewn onto him.
Yep.
Terrible.
Yeah.
what a terrible way to go out, for sure. I hate that so much. And then they were like, King of the North, King of the North. That was the worst thing ever. It was like foreshadowing, like, or not really foreshadowing. It's just kind of like comparison, like them saying King of the North, King of the North with him on the horse. And then you go back to like season 2 whenever they first chant that.
Yeah.
Saying King of the North.
Yeah.
But at the end of the season 3, Tywin says that he put the idea into Walder Frey's head.
Yes.
Just so that they don't have to be doing this whole war thing anymore. And then he's scared of a 17-year-old. Yeah, basically he's scared of him because he knew he was going to win more, but he just wanted them to go out already.
And I didn't know, watching the show again, he was about to take Casterly Rock from Tywin. Or who knows if it would have worked or not, but that was their next plan. And then the Red Wedding happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, Tywin's a coward. Tyrion is also my favorite in that season as well. Him and Sansa get married. Even though that's like, obviously he doesn't even want to do it, but he's just a good guy, in my opinion. What else happened?
That's pretty much it.
That is like the big thing.
It's the Red Wedding, and it's Dany and freeing the Unsullied. And then it's also Jon, Ygritte, and the Wildlings. Oh yeah, that was good too. He disbands from them. Yeah. Jon and Ygritte, their relationship. They climb the wall, and the only other thing is that at the time of the Red Weddings happening, Arya is really close to Robb, and not Rickon because Rickon goes, but Bran is really close to Jon in the windmill. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, season 4 is even better. I'm not gonna lie. Season 4 is even crazier. Oh, I'm so yeah, we'll have a full season 4 review hopefully by next episode. Do you have anything else? Oh yeah, also Jaime Brienne. Yeah. Also my favorite too. Yeah. Those scenes were really good because he loses his. Oh my god. My favorite scene of the entire season was him talking about like why he did what he did, and like he's being called the Kingslayer, but like he's not actually, like, he did that to save like everyone. Yeah, Jaime character development. That was a really good scene. Yeah. And he doesn't have an arm anymore, which I don't know. I'm starting to like him. Oh yeah, because he's a good character. He has good backstory and stuff. That's what happens in Game of Thrones. Jaime is a good character. That scene in the hot tub with them too was like one of the best dialogue scenes in all of Game of Thrones. That TV show. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, and Brienne's also a good character too. She's a really good character. Yeah. The only other thing that really happens in season. She's from Tarth, not Karth. Yes. The only but because you thought. I said Tarth for the island. Okay, my bad. I wasn't even thinking of Brienne when I said that. No. The only other thing that really happens in season 3 is that the Red Woman takes Gendry and she's gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna be honest. She's like my least favorite character. Yeah, I agree. don't really like. I agree. I don't really care for her. I agree. But like I understand like she's like. She plays a part in the story, but like still, I just don't really care for her. She's when she's on the screen, you rather. Hurry up, go away. But I like Stannis. Well, I don't like him, but like I like his scenes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, but also him like going to see his wife and his daughter, and yeah, I just thought everything in the season was really. Oh yeah, and then Sam just makes me want to cry. He kills a White Walker. Yeah, he kills a White Walker. Why does he kill a White Walker? Valyrian steel. Yes. That's what kills them. Good to know. Okay. That's our Abby's and I's review of season 1 and 2. Next episode, we'll have a full review of season 4. Or sorry, not 1 and 2. Season 2 and 3. We'll have a review of season 4. And season 4, if you've watched Game of Thrones, you know is probably the best season in the entire show. So, yeah. I've already finished the first episode. Yeah, and she's met the Martells. She's met Pedro Pascal. Yes. I will say episode 2 of season 4, you got something coming for you as well. So, okay, we'll definitely get a full review of that. Okay. Coming next episode, the full season. But season 4 is probably the best season of the show. It's better than season 3, and season 3 is really good. Season 3 is my favorite so far. Yep. Even though insane stuff happens. All right. But I'm excited to watch more with you. All right. Let's get on to Invincible. Okay. Invincible season 4, episode 4 and 5. Abby, what were your thoughts? This last episode, so let me start with season 4. Season 4, I was bored. Episode 4.
I was bored.
I also thought episode 4 of Invincible was not the greatest. And it made me kind of sad because I was a person who didn't automatically shut down the original stuff, not from the comics with the Damien Dark, but I was actually pretty excited for it. But when I had a full episode of all of that stuff, I couldn't help but want what was going on in the comics. I'm still not going to give up on it, but I just wasn't intrigued by anything that happened in that episode, and I grew quite bored of it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, same. Like, I was watching, I'm just like, okay, when is this going to end?
Yeah.
Like, it was dragging on for, like, a very long time. And I don't know. I just feel like maybe they just didn't need to add that into the show.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. I mean, you can't do anything about it. I just think like that whole storyline is just boring in my opinion.
I don't even think it was like the character Damien Darkblood. I just think the storyline of the hell stuff with the characters and his sister and the Satan was just like not that cool.
Yeah, it just wasn't interesting.
Yeah, and I would have rather them like do something more, I guess, even though that it's filler and it's original ideas coming from the writers, like something more that tied into some characters that took place in Invincible.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
this is like a totally like different like side thing. Like it has nothing to do with anyone else.
Yeah.
He literally just brought Invincible into it.
Yeah.
And it didn't have anything to do with him anyway.
Yeah. Didn't really enjoy it that much. Yeah.
Yeah, but the ending, the last 5 minutes were like the only good part because it showed like what was gonna happen in the next episode with
Omni-Man.
Alan and Omni-Man.
Yeah. And then we do get a little cliffhanger because Damien's back on the surface, and then I think the Satan guy is gonna come also to the surface. But we'll see. I'm not gonna fully give up on it yet, but I didn't enjoy that episode. It's definitely the worst episode of the
show.
Of the show. Yeah, because I would say of the show so far, and that kind of sucks because that's the only original idea that they had other than the comics. So I believed in it. I just don't really believe in it anymore, but I'll still give it a chance. And the reason I am worried about it now going forward, because there's another thing that they have original for the show that I'm not going to give up yet, and I'm not like crazy mad about.
It's
but
the thing that you want to talk
yes. Oh, no, not that's not mine. We'll get into that after our review of episode 5. But is that they made Tech Jacket a girl.
Oh.
Her name is Zoe. It's not Zach Thompson like everyone loves in the comics. I'm not like a full comic reader. I'm not in love with Zach Thompson, the character, like a lot of other people are. And I don't mind Zoe. She's actually kind of cool. But I'm only a little bit worried because the original stuff that they did with the Damien Darkblood episode, I didn't like at all. So I'm hoping that the original stuff doesn't carry over to Zoe's character, and I also don't like that. Because I know a lot of people like Zach Thompson, the boy, and I think it would just be malpractice if they do that to both things, the original things. But I don't have any problems with Zoe so far. I think she's pretty cool, and I think the reason they made her a girl in the show is for Oliver to have a love interest, and I think if they do good on that, then I'm fine. It doesn't really matter to me. Mm-hmm. As long as that purpose that they brought her into the show for is good, then I'm completely fine with it.
Yeah.
But other than
I thought she was cool. Though.
Yeah, she is cool. Other than that, though, episode 5 of Invincible is what we're really here for. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the Viltrumite War begins. You get Conquest versus Mark Part 2. You get Oliver not belonging at all. Oliver's got to go, bro. He's
just in danger.
Yeah. You would get the Debbie and Nolan scene. You get all of there's so much in this episode that's so good. It's one of the best episodes.
It definitely makes up for how bad the other one was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because this one was good. And I was interested the whole time.
Yeah. What did you think of the Debbie and Nolan scene? Let's start with that.
Yeah, I thought that scene was great. Mm-hmm. I thought she deserved to say whatever she wanted to say because obviously she was hurt by everything that he did. And I see people saying that they feel bad for Nolan, but I didn't really feel bad for him.
No.
People are more on his side than her side, which kind of makes me mad.
At?
On TikTok.
Really?
I see edits and then I look at the comments and literally people are just I feel so bad for Nolan. I feel so bad for Nolan. Whatever. Why was she yelling at him or some crap like that? What do you mean?
No.
I'm on Debbie's side 100% because she deserved to say what she needed to say.
I think I completely agree with you. I think everything that happened in that scene and all that Debbie said was completely correct.
Everything was his fault.
Yes. and I think you can feel bad for Nolan as a watcher, knowing that he really feels sorry for what he did on Earth and like his struggles as a Viltrumite. But that does not change the traumatic stuff that he did to Debbie and Mark, like at all.
Yeah, like I don't feel bad for him in that part, but like I can tell that he's like
sincere
and like regretting like maybe like hurting her and like his decisions, but like I don't know. I just didn't feel as bad for him as I did for her because she has just been through like so much. Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, no, that was a well handled scene. And I think the voice acting also.
Oh my god, I can't with the voice acting. I love that actress too. She comes on Grey's Anatomy. She's my favorite.
Yeah.
So, that was amazing voice acting.
Yeah.
If you can win an award for that, win an award for that.
All right. Bro. Yeah. Good on that scene. Let's get to the actual war now.
Okay.
Oliver goes with Tech Jacket, Alan, and Nolan, and they get ambushed by the Viltrumites. The war starts. You obviously get they fight in space for a little bit. It's so apparent that Oliver shouldn't be there for like right now because he's only a detriment to like having someone have to save him. And then obviously Conquest pulls up. Rematch Conquest versus Invincible, but it's not really like a rematch. But I actually really enjoy. Even though I knew how he was going to fight Conquest, is that he grabs him by the neck and he doesn't let go. I think there's two really good things that are really good for Mark's character, and that a lot of people that don't like Mark Grayson Invincible or like think he loses every fight or think he like whines too much. I think there's two things that happen in this scene that are like really big W's for Mark's character. First of all, he beats Conquest. And obviously he chokes him out and holds him there until, even though he's getting his guts ripped out at the end of the freaking episode. So like, you can't call Mark a crybaby because a lot of people call Mark a crybaby and he like calls for Cecil all the time. That he just doesn't do that. And I think it's also really good character development. And I'm glad that Mark did this in the episode. The way he fights Conquest shows that he knows and he learned from the first fight that he can't go hands with Conquest. Like he's not as strong as Conquest. If he goes hand-to-hand combat with Conquest, he's going to lose. He needed Eve's help in the first battle. Even though he got stronger, he still knows. So it's like cool that he learned, and this time around he was like, I'm just gonna strangle this guy because I know I have more willpower than him. And I really enjoyed that for Mark's character because it shows that he's learning and he shows that like he's just over this shit. You know what I mean? That was awesome. And then obviously the scene when he grabs his neck and like the Conquest goes like all across that random planet and pokes a hole, friggin' does a hole through his
crazy.
thing and like rips out the guts. It was literally
going on for like 2 minutes straight with no talking and him just being like, ugh.
Yes. Like, that and like the terrible. Sound effects of the guts getting ripped out of him was awful. Yeah, and even if you've read it in the I texted Abby this after I watched the episode. Even if you've read it in the comic, it's so different watching it in the show because they do such a good job of the sound effects and like the white noise behind it. And when you're watching, it's just like your body clenches up so bad. So yeah, two things that I enjoyed of that scene. And then also obviously just the sound effects for everything. And you can clearly see like in the battle, the animation go from like really bad to where like when that fight starts, you can see that they're putting money into that animation. So the animation is actually good for that fight. So yeah, I think is one of the best scenes in Invincible. What do you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was just insane. I haven't read the comics. I know he has, but like
it's probably crazy for you.
He always tells me like don't do it because he just like wants me to watch it. But yeah, I don't really want to either because I just want to watch the show.
Yeah, because stuff like that.
I'm like the type of person to like watch something and then read something about it after. So I'll probably do that when like the show's over. But that scene made my stomach hurt so bad.
Yeah.
I just was not expecting that at all. I thought I knew Mark was gonna get hurt in some sort of way, but I wasn't expecting him to just keep on like pulling his stuff out. Like, I just was not expecting that.
The show does such a good job of making you feel that way because it's obviously trying to make you feel that way on purpose.
Yeah. Also, the scene with like Oliver just needs to go. He's like scaring me because I don't want him to die, and he just is in danger over there. And that scene whenever freaking Conquest is about to pop his head, I thought that was actually gonna happen. I got
scene
scared.
that he's gonna pop his head, in the scene where he comes behind him with
oh
the
my
hand.
god, that scene was scary.
That scene is actually not in the comics too. So that was awesome that they added that.
Yeah, that was
because
really
that was
cool.
like an all-time moment in Invincible. That's gonna be like a thing for a long time, and it's already like a big meme online.
Yeah,
like that was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
But yeah, voice acting.
I thought the scene was great. The voice acting was insane in that episode.
Yeah. Everything was very awesome. One of the best episodes of Invincible so far.
What do you think about like Nolan and his like relationship with Oliver and Invincible? Like, I mean, you know what's gonna happen, but like in my opinion, like I just don't know like where that's gonna go. Like if they're gonna forgive him or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't want me to obviously like tell you.
Yeah, but what do you think about
as
it
of
right
now? I think that it's really, really apparent that Nolan cares. But I think his relationship with Mark is like more set in stone. It's the Oliver stuff that I don't get at sometimes, because he doesn't go to see him in on Earth when he goes to see Debbie. But it kind of makes sense because he has that thought in the back of his mind that he like ruins everything. He doesn't want to ruin his son. But that is your son at the end of the day. But then on the ship, Oliver is also ignoring him. So
But he's also like, why didn't you come see me?
Yeah. So Oliver's obviously struggling, but it's Nolan's fault.
I feel bad.
Yeah. So like the show does a good job of being like, makes you feel bad for Nolan, but then you get to the situations where he's meeting the people face to face that he affected so much, and it's like, I don't forgive this guy for what he did still, because he permanently damaged all of them. Yeah. So I don't really know how to feel exactly, but I know that the show is doing a really good job of making me second guess how I feel about each certain character when they get into certain scenarios. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. But we'll get more going forward. I think even next episode, because I know what happens directly after Nolan and Oliver pull up and see Mark like that, and that's how the episode ended. We'll get more of that.
How does he even like come back from that? Like I know he's like.
Does he?
He's like a Viltrumite, he's like super strong, but he comes back from like a lot of stuff that happens to him. But that is insane. Like I don't even know what's gonna happen next episode.
Yeah. And that's awesome. Why? Because she doesn't know that. That makes it so much better. But yeah, that's really it. That was one of the best episodes of Invincible so far. Episode 5 of season 4 was awesome.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was great.
All right, can we get into what I want to talk about now? I have a hot take about Invincible. It's not really a hot take, actually. It's not a hot take at all. I'm gonna tell you this. Give me your thoughts on what you think.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you this. Give me your thoughts on what you think. I think you might agree with me, actually, once I explain myself.
Okay.
So, I would rather wait another year or put the money somewhere else to have better animation for Invincible.
Okay. That's not a hot take. I agree.
It's not a hot take. It's a big thing online right now, but I just can't with I don't know what I have a couple points here, but it really, really bothers me to be like, oh my god, like it's okay because this scene they put the money in and it looks so good, but then it's so clear that like 5 seconds later there's just like PNGs going across the screen when they're doing the fight in space. Like the fight in space before it gets to Conquest and Mark Part 2, when he starts strangling him, it looks like ass.
Yeah, it does.
It looks really bad.
It does.
And it just it's
very lazy.
It definitely makes the audience feel a certain way when it goes from that.
They only take their time on like good scenes.
Yeah,
and I guess that's the point right now. But like they're taking like such. I feel like they should take longer for like each season.
Yes, that's why in my opening statement I would rather wait another year.
Yeah.
Each season for what it looks like in the good to look like that in
all the time.
All of the time. Yes, because it's annoying. It like whether a lot of people say, "Oh, we're only here for the story." If you're only here for the story, then just read the comics. Like it's an animated cartoon TV show. Like it's supposed to be good animation. Like I'm not even asking for like Arcane level or like Jujutsu Kaisen level of animation. It just has to be a step better than what it is, because at certain points it does get a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I know there's a big fight about this, but I'm on the side of like.
I don't think that's a hot take. I feel like a lot of people say that.
No, but like I would much rather wait and get to where that Conquest fight was. I'd rather wait to get that all the time. Mm-hmm. because it would just elevate the show so much. And I know it right now, it feels like we're getting it really, really fast, and it's an awesome experience. But I feel like when the show's done and I look back on it, and when people look back on this show, this amazing comic book show that's going to last for so long, when you look back on it, it's going to be kind of a stain on its legacy because the animation is so bad.
Yeah, that's
I just
true.
wish it was just a little bit better. And I don't know how it works. I know they don't have the biggest budget, and that's a reason why that the animation isn't so good in certain scenes. But I don't know if that's exactly the reason. But I would, if it's just a waiting thing and they want to get the show out fast, and that's the reason the animation is not good, I would rather wait. Or even, I also know they put a lot of money into the voice acting, and the voice acting is also amazing. So I'm not complaining about that, but I would even take some money out of a certain voice actor to put it in the animation because it's that important.
I was gonna say that I feel like it is an important thing, but also I feel like a lot of people care more about the story. And they just want it.
Well, obviously,
I know.
care about the story as well.
I know that's what you said, but I do think that the animation needs to have more time taken on.
See, yeah, and I would completely 100% agree with you if it was like a baseline level of animation and an amazing story, which Invincible is an amazing story. It's an amazing story, and it is 60% of the time like bad, embarrassing animation. Like, it's not good at all. And then, but when you get that 60-40, when the scenes that are important are really, really good, and then you go back to the space when like Lucan's fighting Tech Jacket and Alan, and it just looks like ass, I think it even like takes away from my experience watching the show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because when you can clearly see from scene to scene,
good
like animation to
floating
bad.
sometimes,
Yes.
and it's just like not like, I don't know.
I
it
feel-
just looks like a sticker like on a screen.
For a long
sometimes.
time, I didn't really care, but just imagine if seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Invincible, all of the fights that happen in all of the seasons, even though the Conquest versus Mark and Oliver fight last season was amazingly animated, imagine if all of it looked like season 1.
Yeah.
I love the show so much that I wish that it had better animation so that when the show ends in however many years, we can look back at it and I can say that that's one of the best comic book shows of all time without someone telling me, it takes a couple points off because the animation is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to brag about it, and I just can't.
You want it to be like good in all aspects.
Yes.
Because it is a good show.
Oh, it's an amazing show.
It's an amazing show, yeah. Amazing story, whatever. Amazing characters. But the animation is the problem. I agree.
And I'm not asking for like Demon Slayer animation or anything animation. Just consistent, solid animation.
Yeah.
Because it's not good.
Yeah.
I think because the show and the story is so good, people are like gaslighted and not caring. But if it were any other show, people would make fun of it so bad for the animation because the animation is that bad.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of over it. I'm not going to lie. Even though they turn it on with the good scenes, and I appreciate that, I wish it was like it's kind of like a bait, like, hey, we can do this. And it's like, but do
why
that.
Can't you do that the whole time? Yeah.
So I would rather wait or even take a voice actor money away for better animation. It's an animated TV show, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's just my thoughts. I'm on the side of I wouldn't want better animation.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because it also
it just has to
tell me you don't you get
time.
way more locked in when Mark grabs Conquest and then the scene splits and then all of a sudden it's just really good animation. You get more locked in as an audience watcher.
Because it looks
yes,
good.
because it looks better. And then you're like, oh shit, this shit is so good. And then when you're watching the PNG fight in space, I'm kind of just in the back of my head just like, this looks like ass.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah.
It's only because I love the show so much.
And it has potential for it to just be amazing in all aspects and it to just be like that all the time.
So
but they're taking less time on it.
In 15 years, when the show is ending and I want to brag to someone about this is the best superhero comic book show of all time, this is going to be a problem always. Mm-hmm. And I wish it was just because That's the only problem with the show. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
out of a place of love, but that's how I feel.
No, I agree. It makes sense. All right. Do you want to talk about Daredevil for a minute?
Just for a little bit. I haven't watched episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again yet, but so far the season's really good. I really enjoy it. It feels like Daredevil. I'm glad that Karen and Matt, and obviously not Foggy, but Kingpin and Vanessa are like the main features of Daredevil Born Again season 2, because all of the other characters that I just don't really care about that they brought in are a little put to the side. And yeah, the show is really good. I won't get too in depth of it because I know that episode 3 is like the best episode. But yeah, Bullseye, Daredevil, all of it. Oh my God, the suit, Daredevil's black Double D suit is probably the best comic book suit of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
That along with like the TASM 2 suit. It's so good. It's really, really so good.
That's nice.
Yeah, that and everything with the season so far is really, really good. I enjoy like the.
You really think that's his best suit?
Oh,
or,
yeah.
I mean, not his best suit, like best suit.
I think it's like a top.
Marvel?
DC too. I think it's like a top 5. It's it's like perfection. It's so good.
It is really.
It's
good.
like a top 5 comic book suit of all time.
Is it your top 5 now?
It would be the Daredevil Born Again season 2 suit, TASM 2, probably Spider-Man Brand New Day. Name me some other ones that you think are better, or that you think are in contention.
DC suits that you can think of. Batman.
Batfleck.
Yeah, you like Batflicks.
I think everything from here and below with Batflick is absolutely perfect. I just don't like the Batflick cowl that much.
Yeah.
So I would say no, because I love the Daredevil cowl in Born Again season 2.
What were your top 5? I swear you like some up.
Top 5, the TASM 2 suit, Brand New Day suit. It would be the Daredevil Born Again suit. I would like the Mark II Iron Man suit, like the one in his early movies, the practical one. That one's really good. Yeah, but I don't know. Other than that, this is one of the best comic book suits of all time.
Wow.
It's really, really awesome.
Really good. Okay, keep going about the show.
But the last thing I'll say is, like, so far in the show, some of the shots feel like Daredevil. Like in season 1 of Daredevil, the Netflix show, it was so iconic and good because, the shots in Matt's apartment, the lighting is like so perfect, along with like amazing dialogue, and they're really tapping into that again with the lighting of Bullseye. Like every time he's on the screen, it gets like real blue, and I think that's so cool. I think that's like something that would only be in a comic book that they were like bringing into the show, and I love that so much. Yeah,
I will say, whenever I watched the first episode with him, at the end, I was paying attention more, and then that guy, what's that guy's name, who's sitting in the chair and who's having
Cherry?
a heart attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, he the guy, I don't know who got shot. Was it Daredevil who got shot? Someone got shot with something, and I was like, "Oh, that's Bullseye," and you were like, "No, it's not."
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Bullseye was the task force guys.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that was cool. Did they already show Bullseye in season?
Yes, he's in episode 2.
Okay, cool.
All right, but yeah, that's my review of that so far. I'll have a more in-depth review next episode of the whole thing because I'll be caught up. Abby, you want to play a game and then get out of here? I have a game for you. Mm-hmm. You have anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Yeah. If you're still watching, really appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. And leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know what y'all think of Invincible and Daredevil and the animation of Invincible, because I know we got down to that rabbit hole. But yeah. All right, Abby, let's play a game. Let's get out of here. Okay. Ready? I'm excited for this one. We haven't done one of these in a while. Okay. Ready? This is a keep 3 to protect you, cut 3 to attack you, Game of Thrones edition.
Okay.
Okay, so this is all in Game of Thrones. These characters are in Game of Thrones. Okay, ready?
Okay.
And Abby's only watched up to season 3 of Game of Thrones.
So that's what you're gonna do.
Yes. First one up. This is a season 1 version of Ned Stark, an older Ned Stark, not Robert's Rebellion Ned Stark, not when he fought the battles, but season 1 Ned Stark.
Oh, I love Ned.
This is a protect you or to attack you.
I don't want him to attack me. But I'm thinking of some people that you have on here, and I'm gonna keep some of my spots. Hopefully, you have some of the people I'm thinking of on here. I'm gonna.
He's no slouch. He's no slouch.
No, he's not. He's awesome.
Yeah. Like when in that scene where Jaime and all
Jaime
the
and him
Lannisters they surround him, he takes down like a couple of them. He's just not what he was in Robert's Rebellion.
But he's still good.
Do you want him attacking you or do you want him defending you?
I feel like he'd be like good. Is this only like fighting wise, or is this just like him as like a person?
Oh, that's a good question. Like as a politics,
Because
he gets himself killed though.
Yeah, but
I have 3%. I need you to answer.
he feels very loyal though. He's very loyal.
You don't think he's gonna stab you in the back?
No.
Okay.
Why would he wouldn't? Okay, I'm gonna keep him. Like, I don't know.
Okay, let's say that you are sitting on the Iron Throne, and these are your 3 like hands of the king.
Okay. I think he could protect me.
Okay, you're gonna keep Ned Stark to protect you.
Yes.
Okay, next one up. You haven't watched this full show, but I'm gonna count this. This is Sir Duncan the Tall in A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Only season 1. So in that battle that you watched against Arion with Baelor.
He was freaking. He was like taking it.
Yeah.
It was
Pause.
insane. I'm just gonna say cut.
Oh, okay. So he's attacking you.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's a really good fighter. That's what I would say. Okay. So I mean, he's
don't-
gonna attack me.
He's not
but
the
still.
most skilled fighter in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the first one, but he is so like he'll get back up, but no matter what you hit him with.
Yeah, like he won't stay down.
Okay, but he's gonna be attacking you. You got Ned Stark in season 1 defending you, and Dunk attacking you. Next one up, Robb Stark.
I'm like trying to think of like the way that they fight more than like how much I like them as a character.
I mean, Robb's never lost a battle.
Robb has never lost a battle, no. So I'm like thinking of like other people that you're gonna say. I'm kind of like scared about that because then after this, if I keep him, then I'm just gonna have one more person left, and I already know who I want to keep. If you have this person on here, man, I don't know. I'm gonna say keep, I guess.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep him. I can't cut Robb. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
He's never lost a battle.
No,
he's never
hasn't.
lost a battle.
He hasn't.
So you have like an 17-year-old Robb defending you, which he's never lost a battle against Tywin Lannister. That's a good keep. It's a good keep. And he's smart.
He's smart.
And he's loyal. All right, he's actually not loyal to the phrase, but
he did that for love.
did that for love. Okay, so you have Ned and Robb defending you and Dunk attacking you so far. 3 more names.
Okay.
Ser Jorah Mormont.
Oh, he's cool. He's cool. He's one of the like best fighters.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
He's very loyal to Dany
oh, no,
too.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to do now. No, I wasn't even thinking of him. He's really good. He's good. He's like top 3 of her fighters or people with her. I'm gonna say I can't just like keep everyone right now. I can't do it. Who else do you have, please?
I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut him or keep him to find out. Do you want Jorah attacking you with Dunk or defending you with Robb and Ned? All right, Abby. So you cut Jorah. So Jorah and Dunk are attacking you right now, and Robb and Ned are defending you. So you have 1 keep and 1 cut left to defend you and attack you. Next name up, Brienne of Tarth.
Oh. I like her. She's my favorite, and she's good. She's good. Okay, I'm gonna keep her. I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about it.
That's a good squad. Okay, so you're keeping Brienne of Tarth, another loyal person. Like if you were Renly, she would be very loyal to you, and she's loyal to Cat too. After, so you've kept Brienne, Ned, and Robb. Those are good 3 people defending you from anything that's attacking you in the Game of Thrones universe. You cut Sir Duncan the Tall. You cut Jorah Mormont. I think I'm saying his last name wrong. I don't know. And your last cut that's going to be attacking you with a Dunk and Jorah, Abby, is King Joffrey Baratheon.
Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God.
I think you're surviving that one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted you to keep Joffrey.
I'm not gonna lie, in my head I was thinking that you were gonna say Jaime.
Yeah.
Because Jaime's really good, and I would have kept him.
With a hand, though.
Okay, well, I'm kind of thinking of him before. I feel like
Okay.
he'd still be good with because right now in season 4 he's training.
No, yeah, he's one of the strongest in all the Seven
So
Kingdoms.
yeah, I was still thinking of Jamie.
Yeah.
But no, I'm happy with Brienne and Rob and Ned. Maybe I could probably switch Rob and
I think
Jorah, honestly.
because the experience.
His experience, and he's like one of the best.
You think Ned is still stronger than Rob, even when he's super old, like an older version of Ned and a really
I feel like
prime?
he has experience.
Okay.
And I'm also thinking of him as like a person as well.
Because if you're on the Iron Throne, you probably want Ned beside you instead of a young kid like Rob who gets killed because of his less experience. Yeah.
I still love Rob, obviously.
But Rob's a great keep. Yeah, no disrespect to Rob here.
Rob knows stuff. He's smart.
Never lost a battle. I think you're surviving that one though.
No, I'm happy with Brienne because she's awesome.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for episode 42 of the Take Two podcast. We really appreciate you guys for watching. If you're still watching, we appreciate you. Hope you have a good year. Hope you have a good life. Hope you have a good week. If you've got anything to say, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you want us to do next episode. We're going to be doing another Invincible review, Daredevil. What else?
Maybe Game of Thrones
season 4. Yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for episode 42 of the Take Two podcast. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We really appreciate you. Have a good Easter. Enjoy it with your family. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Kill the long one.
You're a long one.
Okay, do you want to edit it right now?
Oh, I forgot about that.
And I don't know why you said that, but you were gonna.
I know. I didn't. I don't know why I said
Just
that.
take that part out.
I forgot we were posting it today.